What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider. I did a video where I showed a makeshift roadmap that Ubisoft has, and there were a lot of interesting things on that roadmap that they had listed. Now, one of the things that I found kind of interesting was that they are planning on doing multiple crossovers, not just the one with Dead by Daylight, but with other kind of IPs, I guess. So I figured possibly they'll do some inter-IP, kind of like everything Ubisoft, maybe a Watch Dogs crossover, being that they're in the same world, possibly a Far Cry crossover. That's a possibility. If you do a Far Cry possibility, maybe they'll be able to work with other organizations, companies, and whatnot that they've done before. They worked with Danny Trejo. They worked with Final Fantasy. They've worked with Stranger Things, all kinds of stuff like that. But one of the more recent ones that we just had earlier last month, or late last month, was the Dead by Daylight, which I was really confused how it would work, but they really did make it work, and it was kind of cool. We fought the Oni. Now, one of the things that I'm questioning is, will we see another Dead by Daylight crossover in Assassin's Creed Shadows? Will this continue on? And is this a limited time event, or will this always be here like in Origins? The Oni, however, if you look at what we've got after you defeat them, it says the Oni behind the disappearances in Akashi has been vanquished. It is too much to hope he was killed. Rather, it's likely he returned to the Nightmare realm from which he came, waiting to hunt once more. So, is he going to hunt once more? Are we going to see him again in Assassin's Creed Shadows? I don't think it'll count as like another crossover. I think that it will be just, like a continuation. And if that's the case, I really do hope that they do not remove this, that this is not a limited time event, that this stays just like the gift from the gods that we see in Assassin's Creed Origins. I know other companies that have done crossovers, after they're done with the crossover, they remove the quest, like Final Fantasy 15. You can no longer do the Assassin Festival because that is completely done. That's over. If you missed out on playing that quest, you'll never see it again. If you played it and you enjoyed it and you wanted to play through Final Fantasy 15 once more and you wanted to play that, you will not be able to. It's no longer available completely. But I do think that it would be interesting if we did fight the Oni again, or possibly another sort of creature from Dead by Daylight, something along those lines. I know we have the Tengu, items, and there was nothing with that. There was obviously the Dead by Daylight crossover, and these items that you see me wearing, a lot of people are wearing them because they look great. However, they're cosmetically great. They're not functionally great. The engravings kind of suck. But, we'll play it regardless. Now, if they do have this Oni return, I wonder if, number one, the quest will be longer. Number two, there'll be better rewards. Number three, if this will be a recurring kind of theme. And with other crossovers, I wonder if they'll do recurring themes as well. I know that, I don't know, but I would assume that if they're going to do any more crossovers, that it would have to be kind of Japanese related. One of the crossovers that a lot of people are very curious about is because the voice actor of Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, he actually recorded a bunch of lines for Assassin's Creed Shadows for Ubisoft. So a lot of people are of the mind that we're going to see a crossover with Ghost of Tsushima, which I think will be also equally absolutely amazing. I just hope that it's a long quest. Not a 10-minute quest, not a 15-minute quest, you know, half hour or something like that. I hope it's long. I want to see kind of like what we got with, you know, Valhalla, where it wasn't just like a 10-minute intermission or something like that. It was like a full-on quest. It was really wild. It was really involved. You had a lot of stuff that you had to do. So that's what I'm hoping for if it continues. Now, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of this Oni? Do you think that it's done? Do you think that it's over? Do you think that we may see more crossover work between Dead by Daylight and Assassin's Creed Shadows? Or do you think this is just a one-off? You know, do you think the Oni is going to return, or do you think it's absolutely not? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Ya Yi!